Yes, so hello guys, welcome back to another edition of Sports Updates Ghana. My name is Joseph Adamafio, and coming up in this edition, we're going to look at 5 things we learned from the Black Princesses' first game at the 2022 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup, where they lost their first game to USA by 3-0. Well, we're looking at what went wrong for the Black Princesses in this particular game. So as usual, if today is your first time, please do subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So quickly, let's get into it. And Ghana's under-20 female team that is known as the Black Princesses were dropped by the United States of America by 3-0 in their first game at the 2022 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup in Costa Rica. The Black Princesses came into the game with high hopes of winning the match, but that was dashed after the USA team got their first goal through their captain, and later on Ghana's player, that is Jacqueline Owusu, was sent off for a bookable offense after she tackled her opponent from behind, and the USA took advantage of Ghana's red card and went ahead to score 2 additional goals in the game. But well, the USA had always been beating Ghana when it comes to this particular tournament. Well, the last time they beat Ghana was in 2012, where they defeated Ghana by 4-0, and this time Ghana was able to hold on to that defeat, and maybe we were able to curtail that 4-0 defeat from happening again. But what went wrong for the Black Princesses in this game? Well, the first thing that went wrong was the red card. Obviously, the red card dent down the hopes of the Black Princesses from returning to the game. Their confidence went down immediately that red card was flashed. You can sense it from the players. The moment the red card was flashed, then they lost everything from there. The coach himself was actually worried because he had a plan coming into the game, and that plan did not include having a one woman down. And well, the Black Princesses had to play the game for about 70 minutes with only 10 players, and they did well in holding the USA team from scoring more goals in the game. The second thing that I saw about this particular team was that I realized that the left back position lacked a number of things, and that is where the Black Princesses must work on going to their next game against Japan. All the 3 goals came through that particular place, except for the second goal that the USA used the right flanks. They used the left back position most of the time when they wanted to launch into attack, and that is where I think we should work on. I saw Sharon Sampson always moving towards that place, and well, she did a lot of work, except that she was not the original left back, and the original left back gave Sharon Sampson a tough work to do, and that is where the USA team took advantage of to score most of their goals. And whenever they were in attack, that is where they passed through. So I think the left back position is one of the places that Coach Ben Foko's team must work hard to make sure that they patch that place and make sure in their next game they don't allow the Japanese to use that particular place, because I'm sure their video analysts are also watching and finding out ways they can get opportunity to defeat Ghana in their next match. The next thing I observed about Ghana's team was that, well, our attack was not that sharp. In the first half, Doris Bridwa was just hovering in front of the USA defense, and she wasn't getting most of the chances. Before the red card, Ghana made 2 attempts at scoring a goal, and it was very good. But after the red card, we sat back, and well, it was a defensive tactics, I understand that, but we could have made more attempts at goal. The second half, after Sharon was substituted and Bukarama came on, you saw that they tried to make attempts, but the players were not coming. They were all afraid to come. I don't know whether it was part of the technical team's tactics to make the team sit back and allow only 3 players to go into the Lions Den, where the USA had about 7 players in defense to midfield, making sure that they did not concede any goal in the game. So I think that in attack we should work on our attacking prowess very well, and also to improve our attack, I think Mukarama must start with Doris Bridwa. Now that we know that our player, that is Doris Bridwa, will not be playing at the tournament, then it means that Mukarama should not be coming on as a substitute in the next game. So one thing that I also learned about this particular game was that, well, I think that the players played very wide. You would realize that if you are watching the game, you realize that the Black Princesses were wide apart. Anytime they were in possession of the ball, the US team were marking all the players, and their teammates were wide apart. For you to give a pass, it has to be a long pass to the other side of the pitch, or you have to send a very long pass, which was making things very difficult. I realized that when Mukarama came on, she was able to hold on to the ball for quite a while, but the opponent were not coming. And I think that going to the next match, the coach must come up with tactics that would ensure that the players move in from defense and to attack without breaking the flow of the game. You realize that when we get possession from defense, before we get to the center line, then the US team takes advantage of that and dispossess us. You realize that, well, when we were able to move out of our own half into the US half, that is where the danger was. We were not able to shoot the ball. I think that as at 70th minute, the possession between Ghana and US was something like 86-14, and this was something that was really bad for Ghana in this particular game. Well, the other thing that I really learned about this game in particular is that, well, I think that we have a very good goalkeeper in Grace Boedi, who is Ghana's goalkeeper for the Black Princesses. She did a very good job. If not for her, I would say the Black Princesses might have conceded 7 goals in this particular game. Whenever the defense went to bed, it was always Grace who came to the messes of the Black Princesses, and I think she did a very splendid job, except that she conceded 3 goals, which I would say was not really her fault. And I think that, well, big ups to her, and I expect her to improve in the next game, not to concede a goal against the Japanese team, because the Japanese team are also a very good team, and, well, Ghana must improve in their next game. And, well, finally, one thing that I would want to add is that, well, I think that the team must play above themselves going into the next match, because we know that, well, our captain, that is Evelyn Bedu, is not going to be part because she's injured and has not been registered, and hence, well, we must play above ourselves if we are to improve and make it out of this group stages. This is their I think 7th time of making it to the Women's Under-20 World Cup, and Ghana has failed to come out of the group stage for, I think, 5 times. And, well, the last time we did that, I don't remember that, but for 5 consecutive times we've not been able to make it out of the group stages. And if this year we intend to make a very good impact at the tournament, then I think the next 2 games is what we have to take seriously, because we are going to face Japan and Netherlands in the group. We hope that US will go on to win all their matches so that they will be safe and make those of us who will be in the 2nd and 3rd and 4th very tight for us, easy for us to compete and qualify to the knockout phase. And lastly, the team has to work on tackles, because I realized that we were tackling too much. I think we nearly had 2 red cards in the game, but for the referee going to the VAR to check the VAR, Ghana would have played with only 9 women on the pitch, and I think that the women have to check their tackles, and the yellow cards were too many. Maybe the referee did not like the Black Princesses or something, but it was too many. And one of those things that they do against African teams is to make sure that we lose our sense of confidence by making sure the referee has a own way or something. But we have to play knowing that we are playing against 12 players and not just 11 players on the pitch, and even we are playing against 15, because you have the referee, you have the VAR, you have the system working against you, you have the own opponent against you and fans against you. So Benfoco and ladies, please, next game step up, and, well, the next game is going to be against Japan, which will be played on Sunday, August 14th at 5 p.m. The game will be live on TV on, I think, GTV Sports Plus. You also can watch it on Multi TV, on Super Sports Variety, and also you can watch it on Star Times app, and also maybe on FIFA. Well, my name has been Joseph Adamafio, and please, you can share your comments in the comment section, what you think I've shared so far. If I'm mistaken, or if I make a point or I didn't make a point that you want to stress, or you can share that in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment.